Hey there, welcome to day 137, and we are reading John chapter 7, verses 1 through 31. So we see here that it's the time for the Festival of the Booths, also known as Succoth. And what this was a celebration for the Jewish people that happened. It happens in September to October, and they spend time in camping out as families to remember the faithfulness of God during their time in the wilderness and to thank Him for all that He had done for their people. And so His brothers, which we know Jesus has brothers, and we also know from previous scripture that He has sisters as well, they are saying, why aren't you going up there? And we know that His brothers didn't exactly believe that He was the Messiah, but clearly they were supportive of His ministry based on these scriptures. And we know that later, after the crucifixion and resurrection, that they actually did become one of His disciples who did continue to share Him throughout the world. And so His brothers are encouraging Him to go up to the Festival of the Booths, but this is after He had healed the man on the Sabbath. And so the rulers were looking for reasons to kill Jesus. And so He said, no, I've got to lay low because my time has not yet come. Just meaning that it wasn't time for Him to be arrested and killed. He needed to be here a little bit longer on earth. And so He said, I'm not going to go up there and be, public about it. And so His brothers go up to the Festival of the Booths. And Jesus does go as well, but kind of behind them or after them and in secret. And Jesus, of course, ends up preaching and sharing the word with people, and they question His authority. And they're talking about the fact that Jesus is not, He didn't go to school to learn the scriptures. He was not a studied rabbi. But it says that He speaks as if He is. And Jesus says, well, that's because I get what I'm saying from God. And so He is claiming, of course, again, a couple things. One, that He is equal with God. And remember that the book of John, all the theme throughout is that this is Jesus as God, and so we're going to see lots of things that point back to His heavenly nature. And then He also says that, you look at me and judge based on appearances and not necessarily what Jesus looked like, although that may play a part in it. It's about the fact that they weren't listening to what He was saying. They weren't really clinging onto His words and understanding that He was preaching everything based on and rooted in the Old Testament, which is what their faith was built on. And so Jesus continues to share with the people that, y'all are wanting to kill me because of this. And they call Him crazy. They say He has a demon because they don't realize that the rulers are the ones that are wanting to kill Him. The people He's talking to, they don't understand that. And so He wraps up talking to the people saying, you are judging based on appearances, but you can't even keep the law. And, Moses gave the law, but we can't keep it. And that's the whole reason that we have Jesus in the first place, is because despite the fact that we have the law and we're told, just keep the law, follow it exactly, and that's how you'll have life eternal. And we obviously can't do that, and we're not capable of it. So God had to send Jesus to be our sacrifice, our Passover lamb, our person to stand in the gap for us. So as we finish today, let's just be thankful for the fact that God did send Jesus for us to stand in the gap, and just go ahead and think about the character of Jesus that we see portrayed as we read through John, and how we recognize that Jesus was God, and that he was the ultimate salvation for us. So, hope you have a great day.